season of colors. Holi is coming. Although we are not going to celebrate the way we used to, I think there will be a sort of, break from the monotony that we have been undergoing for the whole year. So this a sort of quiet and maybe not much colors physically, but maybe colors in our life will definitely start in this spring season. Now, this year we've tried a new thing. That is, we don't do the club every week because we can have a time for preparation, exploring, hunting speakers and other role takers. I think that has worked well. So we are learning, everybody is learning, and slowly the club, the committee is getting better. We have a committee, one rep from his group, one rep is still, yet to come from master's fourth semester. I hope somebody will be there. Now, from this week, what we do is within the coming week, let us prepare every role taker's name, all the agenda, and then send it 1 week ahead. We need to send the information to the role takers personally, or at least only to the role takers, saying that you are receiving this email because we have a role, so that they will open the file and then see it. Then there will be, if there is any replacement to make, then or to be made, then there will be replacements, so we can start the session on time. Today we're starting about 12 minutes late. Okay, so now I wanted this session to start well, so I am here, but I'll not continue to be here because I went to the Likhel today and I got the Covishield shot, so I'm not feeling very well. Okay, so I'll be signing out. Please contribute to your sessions. To your role that you have taken, and others participate. Vote and make this session a great success. Maybe if I feel a little better, I'm having a headache. I'll try to pop in at 6:15 to see what's going on. If I do not, then excuse me. Okay, but I have my best wishes to the session, and thank you for carrying on this tradition of the club session at Kathmandu University. Now, with this, I invite the Toastmaster of the evening, Toastmaster Rajendra, to start the session. Thank you.
Thank you, and good evening, presiding officer, Toastmaster, fellow Toastmasters, and distinguished guests. So my name is Rajendra Mansingh, and I'm pursuing my master's degree in English language teaching. I'm privileged to be your Toastmaster of the evening. I warmly welcome you all to the 4th Speaker Club for this year. As with many of the role takers this evening, it is my first time being the Toastmaster of the evening. We have all heard about how terrifying public speaking can be, yet it is an important skill, helpful for our personal and professional growth. KU Speakers Club is a free and open platform to help students hone their public speaking skills. We hope that your participation in this event will help you overcome any inhibition or nervousness and push you closer in becoming comfortable in public speaking. Most importantly, we hope that you will enjoy your time here with us. Like many of you, I have been a part of the Speakers Club for a few months now. With our senior Toastmasters graduated from the Kathmandu University, it is now incumbent upon us to carry this club forward. So we will need your active participation, in the weeks to come. Now, to introduce our role takers for this event, I would like to invite our general evaluator, Toastmaster Pukar Singh Bandari. Toastmaster Pukar, the virtual floor is yours.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Rajendra Singh, for the platform. Now I would be talking about my role at first. My name is Pukar Singh Bandari, and I have been assigned as the general evaluator for today's session. And my role has been divided into 2 parts. The first part is to introduce the TAC team, that is timer, counter, and grammarian. That's my team. And then I will be also giving the overall evaluation for today's meeting at the end. So for now, let me introduce my tag team. So let me call upon the first indirect evaluator, Toastmaster Hiralal Kapur, as the AHA counter for today's meeting, to introduce himself in brief and his responsibility that he is undertaking today. Toastmaster Hiralal, over to you.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Pukar. I am Hiralal Kapur, today's AHA counter, and I will be counting the speakers' repetition of the words, and then the fillers, gap fillers, and then finally I will be presenting my report. How many times, what words the speaker has uttered, and how many gap fillers they have used. Thank you very much. This is my role. Over to you, Toastmaster.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Hilal Kapur. And I just remember that Fagu Purnima, that's Holi, the
Yes.
celebration of Vala is approaching. So happy Holi to each and everyone here. The Toastmaster, the presiding officer is not with us, but he just, I think, left the platform. I hope we will get him back soon. And all the guests over here, a very, very happy Holi, and may this Holi bring lots of colors in your life as well. So with this, I would like to now invite the timer from my team, and for introducing herself and her responsibility, I would like to invite Toastmaster Gina Maharzan on the floor. Toastmaster Gina, over to you.
Okay. Hello, everyone. My name is Gina Maharzan, and I am doing my master's degree in English language teaching. So this is my second semester, and this is my first time taking the role of timer. Okay. Thank you. Over to you, Toastmaster Pukar.
Thank you, Toastmaster Gina. And I hope you know how you are going to mention, let's say, the flag, digital flag, and when, I hope. So I hope you will do your best, and from today onwards, it will not be kind of fresh experience for you, but you will learn so much. Anyways, now let me go forwards, and for ballot counter, grammarian, I would like to invite Toastmaster Samita Magar. I don't know if we have Toastmaster Samita Magar with us or not. Toastmaster Samita Magar, are you around? Or we have replaced somebody else for this?
Toastmaster Pukar, what's the role of that?
I actually don't know if we have replaced Toastmaster Samita Magar, who is actually supposed to be the grammarian today. Is there any change?
No, so far I have not got any, I have not got any message.
Actually, Samita ji is not here. She is in her school tour. She had mentioned in the chat box. So you can replace, on her position.
Pukarji, okay, sir. Toastmaster Pukar.
Yes, Toastmaster.
We have Gokul Ghimire, sir. Why don't we replace him?
Yes, Toastmaster Gokul. Can I have your noise here, voice?
Thank you.
Toastmaster
Good
Gokul.
afternoon.
Good evening. Can
Pleased
you play the role
to
of
be here.
grammarian?
I'm always there. Not yet taken any of the rules. If you could remind me what I need to do, of course I'll be doing that. There is no problem. If you think.
Okay. Fine.
I'm Gokul Ghimire Sarma, MPhil
Gokul.
student, third semester. Over to Pukar, Toastmaster Pukar.
Okay, Toastmaster
So if you could remind me the role.
Yes, I will. So Toastmaster Gokul, your job is to check if the speakers, especially the featured speakers, and you can also see the table topic speakers, grammatical errors if they make any in their speeches, and you have to point out the grammatical errors they make while you will be reporting the mistakes, and you will also be correcting. If somebody makes any grammatical mistake, you are going to point out that, as well as you are going to tell what could be the correct sentence, phrase, or word for that mistake. And you are also going to check the highlighters, and the highlighters here mean the phenomenal words they use, the word of the day especially. I will be telling the word of the day myself for you so that it will be easier for you. So the word of the day for the speakers and for the benefit of the new grammarian as well, it is colorful, and the
Colorful.
theme itself is rules of color in our life. So I expect and I recommend all these speakers to use the word colorful as much as possible in their speeches. It is an adjective, and the meaning of colorful here could be having much or varied color, or bright, or full of interest, or lively and exciting. So the word of the day, I'm repeating again, is colorful, which is adjective. And I hope Toastmaster Gokul will give the justice to his, let's say, impromptu kind of role that he is taking. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Gokul, for accepting the request.
Thank you. You're welcome. Welcome, Toastmaster Pukar. And
Thank
I
you.
believe that I will I will justify my role. Thank you so much. Over to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Gokul. That's so kind of you. Now, with this introduction of tag team, I would like to hand over the platform to the Toastmaster of the evening, Toastmaster Rajendra. Toastmaster Rajendra, back to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Pukar. So now, without any further ado, we'll move on to the first part of this meeting. To do that, I would like to welcome timekeeper Gina to briefly explain about the timing for the featured speeches. Toastmaster Gina.
Thank you, Toastmaster Rajendra. For featured speeches, each speaker has a total of 7 minutes for their speeches. Please do not exceed this time. When you have spoken for 5 minutes, you will see a green flag. This means you now qualify for the voting. When you reach 6 minutes, you will see a yellow flag. This is to remind you that you have only 1 more minute. When you are at 7 minutes, you will see a red flag and you will be disqualified from the voting. To qualify for the ballot, you will have to speak for 5 to 7 minutes. Thank you and best of luck.
Thank you, Toastmaster Gina.
Over to
For
you,
our
Rajan.
first featured speaker, we have Toastmaster Ramji Acharya. I would like to invite today's first evaluator, Toastmaster Rom Sarma, I think, or Home Sarma, to briefly highlight the objectives of his evaluation. Over to you, Toastmaster. I think it's Rome Sarma.
No,
It's
sir. It's
Home
not
Sarma.
Rome.
Home Sarma, my
Yes.
bad. Home Sarma. Toastmaster Home Sarma.
It's
Yes.
Homnath Sharma. Yes, sir. Thank you so much. Thank you to all the Toastmasters, respected Guru, and my dear colleagues. It's me, Homnath Sharma. So I am a student or I am Phil scholar of third semesters, and right now I am here in these programs as an evaluator of the today's icebreakers. Thank you so much.
Toastmaster Ramji.
Is
If
it
you're
my
ready,
turn?
yeah, if
Okay.
you're ready, you can continue with your speech.
Okay. Thank you, Toastmaster Homnath Sharma and other Toastmasters and all my teachers, gurus, and my colleagues. As today is a icebreak speaker or a feature speaker, whatever you say, I'm speaking about myself and all about the color, colorful, and the role of color in our life. Okay, color and emotions are interconnected. I cannot stay beyond that. As being human, I cannot stay beyond the emotion of color. So different color has its own value and its own psychological impact on us. Okay, along with that, white color, when we see white color, personally, I prefer it, and it is my best color, that white color
refers that peace and purity. And I feel really it reflects peace and purity when I see the white color doing something else around me. Similarly, black color, it reflects authority, and in negative way it reflects evil. And when we are graduated, we get to wear that mortarboard, which we call after graduation we used to wear in our head, that is called mortarboard. And similarly, red color, it has positive and negative impact in our life, or we can perceive it as negative and positive both way. Like positive, in positive sense, red color reflects love, excitement, enjoyment, and victory. And similarly, in a negative way, it reflects that something danger is there. Like if you see red color while walking in the world, you need to stop, something is danger there. See, the color is integral part of human life, so it is closely connected with our life and each and every activities. So similarly, there are other colors and their own impact, their own essence, their own importance in our regular activity. Like if you see orange color, you can see that if something of some immaturity and change there. And it is the orange color is the combination of red and yellow. Similarly, okay, I should not forget the yellow color in related to my life, to relate in my life. Like yellow color is my best color. How it has some event in my life, like it has some importance in my life, because once I went to the fortune teller, I showed my what you call hand to him and asked him what are the best thing in my life. He suggested me that as a color, he suggested me that yellow color is sweet for you. And from that event, I understand that, or I take yellow color is my best color, and I try to apply in my life, even in while choosing something else from among choosing something from other colors. I prefer yellow. And it later I realized that yellow color has some different value, that it reflects happiness, laughter, and I realize that it matches with my psychology, and I love to be happy every day, and yellow color reflects happiness. So my life is colorful. Similarly, okay, there is a green color. When I go to buy something in shop, first my eye catches the green color, and I select green object first. Why? I don't know, because it reflects nature, coolness, and growth. And similarly, it reflects money. So there are different colors around us. When you open your eyes in the morning, you can see it is said that 7 millions of colors are there, and it flashes in your eye, and different colors keeps you different, or gives you different psychological impression. Like some color give you headache, and some color give you a relief from different anxiety and tension. So similarly, there are several incidents related to color in my life and in all human life. So life is completely colorful. Color has different value in different religion, beliefs, and other things as well. Similarly, why do we use red color in while celebrating Dashain? Because it is the symbol of victory. And similarly, there are other festivals. They are really connected with colors. Like in Holi, we prefer different colors, and we use different colors to celebrate. So the color is our life, and it is closely connected with our regular activity. From the moment you open your eye in the morning, your brain is flooded by multiple color. That means whatever color exists in the world, it is flashes in your mind, in your brain, and they are closely attached with your regular activity. Some colors gives you energy to work. Some colors gives you energy to possess something else, and some colors irritates you. Thank you so much. That's all.
Thank you, Toastmaster Ramji Acharya, for your great insight in colors and their significance in your life. Next, I would like to welcome our second featured speaker, Toastmaster Anurana. She is giving her speech for the first time, featured speech for the first time. So I would like to invite our second evaluator. I think it's Neelam Sharma. So Toastmaster Neelam Sharma. The floor is yours now.
Thank you, Toastmaster Rajendra. Namaste and good evening to my respected Guru and all the valued participants and entire team of KV Speaker Clubs. I'm Neelam Banjari, MPhil Scholars of ELE in third semesters. And today I have been assigned as the evaluator for the featured speakers, and I'm going to evaluate Anu, Toastmaster Anu's speech. All the best, wishing you all the best. Thank you. Over to you, Toastmaster Rajendra.
Okay, so for the next speech, I would like to welcome Toastmaster Anu.
Thank you. Thank you, Toastmaster Rajendra. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay, thank you. Good evening, Toastmasters and guests. Thank you for this opportunity and your time. In the beginning of every academic session, my young students explore their identities, what makes up who they are or who they aren't, or what they like and what they don't. They spend time self-reflecting, visiting memories, asking their family members and friends who, how, or what they are like. They select pictures that represent them, bring photos and videos, and this year, especially this year, it was their own cringy TikTok videos that they hated so much. They really hated that. You know, that kind of time in class is always memorable for me, but it begs some questions. What about me? Who am I then? And what makes me me? The years before I turned 21, apart from being a student by compulsion, I was an ardent Britney Spears fan, a wannabe, literally a wannabe. Whenever I'd look into the mirror, I tried to see Britney Spears looking back at me. Don't judge me. Sadly, my features could not conform to hers, so I had to give up being her. Then I decided to be a manageable version of a Japanese Harajuku girl because they were Asians at least. The best I could do by the time I graduated from college was to be a Japanese Britney Spears wannabe, starting out as an internal auditor's assistant. My first job. Now you must be thinking, how did a discounted Japanese Britney Spears wannabe become some assistant holed up in an office? Because some auntie in Rolpa said adults needed to have jobs that sounded nice. So I became an internal auditor's assistant. It sounded adult enough, plus I was desperate for any direction. But when I asked myself if that's how I wanted to remember myself on my deathbed, my heart didn't cry out and say, no, oh no, don't do that. No, it just said, I guess maybe you could do whatever you feel like. So I thought, okay, good enough. I decided I wasn't cut out for the accountancy world. I wasn't sure of who I was, but I got closer. I understood firsthand that if I kept exploring, I'd get somewhere, anywhere. After my first job, I dabbled with phone companies, posed for advertisements, and even served crabs, seafood. It took me a good long time before I had a talk with myself. What was I good at? Where could I use my strength? Did I even have the right attitudes to pursue my goals? To be honest, those questions frightened me. I didn't have the answers, you see. I didn't want to admit that I didn't know myself at all. It's morbid. Conveniently, I brushed it under the carpet and prayed to God. I left it to God. You know what I told him? I promised him that in the next job that he brought me to, I would do my very best and see where it led me. So a while ago, I was introduced as an MEd student to you guys. And you can probably gather where I am in my life right now. Yet, I am also a teacher to my students. I am a good friend to some people, an introvert to myself. More than a decade ago, I was a crab waitress selling seafood. And another decade after today, I could be, I don't know, a potato farmer selling potato vodka. Who knows? Many times in my stormy life, I've had to take a shot. No, not that kind of shot. Um, as if that wasn't tough enough, some days I took a shot in the darkest of night. Harrowing, harrowing. I taught myself to throw that dart even if I couldn't see my target well. I told myself that maybe, just maybe, I might be able to hear it fall somewhere, even if I couldn't see it. Looking back, I think I tried. I think I did my best. If I can pat my back for the good decisions I've made, I will pat my back for the stupidest decisions I've made too. Just as there are some colors I prefer more than others, whatever I've done are shades of colors in my life. These are the colors of my life. I'm still getting to know me. There are bits and pieces I will drop, some I will pick up as my life goes on. I intend to do that till I meet my own God, you know. You know about Pythagoras, right? He said, know yourself and you will know the universe and God. I'm certain I have limited knowledge of the universe. And what of God? Well, that is easier said than done, I guess. Yeah, thank you.
Know thyself. Thank you, Anu, Toastmaster Anu, for sharing the colors of your life. So now I'd like to ask timekeeper Gina if both the featured speakers qualify for voting.
Thank you, Toastmaster Rajendra. Yes, both the speakers qualify for the vote.
All right, thank you, Toastmaster Gina. I would like to request ballot counter to please post the link for voting.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you very much, Toastmaster Rajendra. So the link is already there in the chat box. So all the participants are requested to cast your votes for the better future speaker. And then it is for benefit. It mentioned the name and the first speaker and second speaker. So please cast your votes. You are requested to cast your vote there. So it is already there. Now it is there. Over to you, Toastmaster.
All right, thank you very much. Thank you, Toastmaster Hilal. So please cast your vote for your favorite featured speaker. And also the featured speakers themselves can also cast their vote. All right, so now we have come to the second segment of the meeting. To introduce this segment, I would like to welcome timekeeper Gina again to shortly explain about the time constraint for this segment. Toastmaster Gina.
Okay. Thank you, Toastmaster Rajendra. So for table topic speeches, each speaker has a total of 2 minutes for their speeches, and please do not exceed this time. When you have spoken for 1 minute, you will see a green flag. This means you now qualify for the voting. When you reach 1 minute and 30 seconds, you will see a yellow flag. This is to remind you that you have only 30 more seconds to conclude your speech. When you are at 2 minutes, you will see a red flag and you will be disqualified from the voting. To qualify for the ballot, you will have to speak for 1 to 2 minutes. Thank you and all the best.
Thank you, Toastmaster Gina. So let me now invite our table topic master for the evening, Toastmaster Bhuwana. Toastmaster Bhuwana, the virtual floor is yours now.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the evening, Rajendra Singh. Thank you, Toastmaster. And table topic speech section is an opportunity for our guests to volunteer and practice their public speaking skill. For many, this is a challenge, a real challenge. For me, I had speaking, I had the nervousness when I first participated as a table topic speaker. However, we are here to support and encourage each other. So for improving our skill, public speaking skill. As such, please do participate and please type your name in the comment box. I'll be sending the topic for today evening, and I'd like to request all the table topic speakers to use the word of the day, that is, as Toastmaster Pukar has said, the colorful in their speeches. Thank you. So here I go. The first topic, I think there are the topics, three topics that relate to our everyday life. And the first topic here.
Toastmaster Bhuvana, it would be better if you expand a little bit more about the rules, that how you select the participant, and then you have got full rights to choose anyone. If nobody
Yes.
has, and then
Actually, first I will post a topic there in the chat box, and the willing participants, the guests, will write their name in the comment box. And if no names appear there, then I will be selecting any guest speaker from there randomly, and the speaker should kindly volunteer here, please. Is it clear, Toastmaster Hiralal, now?
yes, it is clear. Let me add one more. First comes first priority will be given. So you
Okay.
all are requested to write your name there in chat box, and then first comes first priority will be given. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Toastmaster Hiralal. So the topic for today evening is my dream in life. The topic is my dream in life. It is there in the comment box. Please check that out and please post their name there. Here we have got the first name, Toastmaster Samiksha. So Toastmaster Hiralal, now shall we give her, since she is the first one?
Yes, well, the name is already there, so you can you can invite her, and then you can give the floor to her.
Toastmaster Samiksha, you are warmly welcome here.
Toastmaster Bhuwana,
Yes,
I would like to make one request. For those who are speaking, please turn on your webcam. Thank you.
Yeah, please.
Yeah, okay. So what's my question? My dream in life?
Yes.
Okay, so I would like to share my own story. So let me start. Born in Nepal as a Gori Chori, 2 shades lighter than her brother, the world around her told her mother that God made the right decision by making a male child darker while a female child lighter. She went to India for her higher education, south of India. Then she was identified as a real white, more white than she was born, as the surrounding looked 4 shades darker. Not knowing how dangerous poison she was being fed by her surroundings, she developed a strange confidence supported by her looks. The best thing she carried from South India was her education. Later, she wanted to explore the world further and went to the east of Asia, Japan. Suddenly, a gory white girl turned to a brown girl. She was identified and labeled as a brown color. Neither did she get a tan nor did she become darker, but she was born with the same shade which she had carried to Japan. Time passed by, she kept changing colors. Whenever she traveled to a new country, sometimes white, sometimes brown. Her confidence went up and down with the level of her skin shade. She realized now how a brown color was looked at while she got rejected for the 49th job with her email. There was just one call out of 50 applications where her CV was accepted from the email box to the interview seat. She had her degree, and that confidence helped her get the teaching job. However, there were many situations where she was bullied for neither being a native speaker with a white face, with blonde hair, or a colored black but American in the East of Asia, who is still very well respected for his native speaking ability. Time passed, only formula she used and lived happily as she realized it was not her color, but the perception of those people that changed. It was not my skin, but the people's mind that changed, the shade of color from lighter to darker. Whatever the experience may be, I started embracing my color and my identity as I am. Life is beautiful and is very colorful. Now my dream is to educate the people around the world to embrace whatever color we are born with. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Samisa, for your interesting table topic speech. Yes, thank you very much. Now, without wasting any time here, I'd like to send another topic of today evening's another topic. It is my favorite smartphone app and how it has added colors in my life. So I repeat, the second topic is my favorite smartphone app and how it has added colors in my life. Here go in the chat box. Please check your chat box out.
I would like to request the table topic speakers be mindful of the timing as well. Thank you.
The second topic is my favorite smartphone app and how it has added colors in my life. Please, dear guests.
Toastmaster Bhuwana?
Yes, Toastmaster.
Now you can randomly select any guest, those who are guests here.
Yeah.
You can randomly select that name.
Sure. Yes, sure. I see Babita Pahadi. Toastmaster Babita, are you here around? Shall I go for next?
Toastmaster Bhuwana, it will be better because so far no sound from for the speaker that you have chosen.
Thank you, Toastmaster Hitler. Okay, so I'm going for the next name. It's Jamuna Dulal. Toastmaster Jamuna Dulal, are you here around? Toastmaster Padam Newpani?
Yeah, the table topic section is a great opportunity to basically try your public speaking skill. So we all get nervous sometimes. So that's why we have this Speakers Club. So if you're feeling like nervous, anything like that, just give it a try. Give it a chance. You just need to speak for 1 minute. That's the minimum. So please give it a try.
Shweta Mulder. I'm going for next name. Shweta. Toastmaster Shweta Mulder.
Is it okay if I don't switch on the video or should I switch it on?
Actually, it is a norm, but
it's okay. If you have got problem, then it's okay.
It's fine.
Thank you, Toastmaster Shweta. The topic is, you know the topic?
Yes, my favorite app.
Yes, my favorite app and how it has added colors in my life.
Okay. So my life, should I start?
Yes, please.
Okay. Thank you, Toastmaster Governor. So I feel that my life has really changed. It's not just my life, but then and everybody's life has indeed become colorful thanks to smartphone because everything is in our hands now. So the app that I have been using is called Duolingo. Uh, it teaches you different, you can learn different languages through Duolingo. And I've been learning two languages, that is Turkish and Korean. But I've just started with Korean, so I'm more into Turkish right now. And this app has really helped me a lot. It's extremely helpful, and it has made my life very colorful because I'm getting to learn a lot of new words. And since Turkish is not a language that we hear of often like the other languages, my life I feel has become definitely colorful thanks to Duolingo. So Duolingo is an app. It sounds more like advertisement, I know, but then it is an extremely helpful app where you can learn different languages. They are and it starts from the basics, as in you learn from the basics, and then it you can go on. It's like you go on level wise, and you can become extremely good in any foreign language. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Toastmaster Shweta Muldo, for your interesting and impromptu, wonderful speech, actually. Thank you very much. Now, here is another topic, the third and last topic for this evening. This is someone special. Everyone has a small, some special in the life. So the topic is someone special in my life and how she has made my life special. I repeat, someone special in my life and how she has made my life special. So this is the topic. Please do write your name and please participate. Okay, here. Thank you, Toastmaster Jamuna. Thank you very much. Please, all the best. Please start.
What's the time, ma'am?
It's 1 minute for you have to be qualified. You have to speak 1 minute. Sorry, Toastmaster Jina. Toastmaster Rajendra, what is the timing?
Yes, for the table topic speakers, the time is from 1 to 2 minutes. So you have to speak for at least 1 minute to qualify for voting, and the 2 minutes is the upper threshold. So if you exceed 2 minutes, then you'll be disqualified from the voting. Thank you.
Respected president of this speakers club, Toastmaster Gawali sir, and all the intellectual beings of this KU Speakers Club. First of all, I want to express my grand happiness to get a chance to express my views, especially in this program conducted by KU Speakers Club. As Toastmaster Govana Pradhananga mentioned already that the topic is someone special in my life and how he or she has made my life special. Regarding this topic, every person's have the special person in their life. Like the same, I also have my special person in my life. That is obviously my dearest and nearest and respected uncle, or let me say guardian, my respected uncle, Mr. Narbhad Dulal. He is special in my life in the sense that he has guided me and he has shown me the right way, right path of my future career. He always become the source of motivation and inspiration in my life. So, because of whom I am here today. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Jamuna, for your short and sweet table topic speech. Thank you very much. Over to you, Toastmaster Rajesh.
Ma'am.
Sorry.
All right, thank you, Toastmaster Buana, for excellently running this table topics section. So for many of the role takers today, as I mentioned, it's our first time taking on these roles, okay, just like the featured speakers here today. So we hope, despite all that, we hope that you all are enjoying your time here. So now I would like to request timekeeper Gina, if all the table topic speakers qualify for voting.
Firstly, I would like to thank Toastmaster Samiksha for her best attempt. However, since she spoke for like 2 minutes and 27 seconds, she does not qualify for the voting. However, and the other two speakers, Toastmaster Jamuna and Toastmaster Sweta, both of them qualify for voting. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much, Toastmaster Gina. So now I would like to request Toastmaster Iralal.
Toastmaster Gina, does she crossed 30 second? 30 second?
It was 27 seconds, 2 minutes, 27 seconds.
So it depends on you. If you want to give grace, then because 30 second, if 30 second cross, then there would not be any chance to get. So it's up to you. If you want to get
okay.
Grace,
Sure, then yeah, let's give her a chance since she did not exceed 30 seconds. So yeah.
Dear participant and the guest,
Yeah,
all the speakers are eligible to be voted, and the link is in the chat box, so you can cast the vote that you, for the better table topic speaker that you like. So you are requested once again to cast your vote. The link is there in the chat box. You can check there.
All right, thank you, Toastmaster Iralal, for the link. So we request that everyone please cast your vote for your favorite table topic speaker. Even the table topic speakers themselves can also cast their vote. Thank you. So with that, we have come towards the last segment of this event. So to conduct the last segment, I would like to now request timekeeper Gina to briefly explain about the timing for the evaluation speech. Then I would like to request the general evaluator to conduct the evaluation section. Gina, Toastmaster Gina, please explain about timing.
Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Rajendra. So for evaluator speeches, each speaker has total of 3 minutes for their speeches. Please do not exceed this time. When you have spoken for 2 minutes, you will see a green flag. This means you now qualify for the voting. When you reach 2 minutes and 30 seconds, you will see a yellow flag. This is to remind you that you have only 30 more seconds to conclude your speech. When you are at 3 minutes, you will see a red flag and you will be disqualified from the voting. To qualify for the ballot, you will have to speak for 2.
All right, thank you, Toastmaster Gina. So I think the last part was not clear. So to qualify for the voting, I think it was like 2 to 3 minutes. So now I'd like to request Toastmaster Pukar to conduct the evaluation section. Toastmaster Pukar, over to you.
Yes, thank you, Toastmaster Rajendra. Now the final segment, the segment where we learn by reflecting or from let's say the veteran people's or Toastmasters evaluation, especially for the speakers. And since I have been here as a general evaluator for today's session, I would like to begin with direct evaluators first. And for the evaluation of Toastmaster Ramji's speech, we had Toastmaster Homnath Sharma. So let me introduce Toastmaster Homnath Sharma first. So Toastmaster Homnath Sharma was born in Parbat in 2033 BS. He has done his M.Ed in English education from TU in 2003 AD. He is an MPhil scholar of third semester from Kathmandu University, Kavre. Currently, he is a faculty head of education and a lecturer of English in Devdaha Adarsa Multiple Campus, Devdaha 7, Rupandehi. He has taught English in different colleges and schools more than 15 years. He has written and published some articles. He has translated the textbooks of local curriculum of class 6 and 7, Bauddha Shiksha Devdaha Parichaye, into English language. He has received many trainings regarding English language teaching and learning like TOT training, TPD training, ELT training, and so forth. So now let me call Toastmaster Homnas Sharma, and for inviting him, I would like everybody to join with me to give him a virtual round of applause. Toastmaster Homnas Sharma, now the floor is yours for the evaluation on Toastmaster Ramji's speech.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Pukar Singh Bhandari, Toastmaster Rajendra Man Singh, and all the Toastmasters. So, keeping in mind the time constraints, I would like to enter into my assigned task. That is one of the evaluators of the icebreaker speech of Mr. Ramji Acharya. So firstly, thank you so much, Toastmaster Ramji Acharya, for your wonderful speech. So far I am concerned, so for your speech on the colorful and color and the meaning of color in life, the different colors of life. So I found Mr. Ramji is accurate in his speech. So I found his accuracy. Regarding the confidence level of his speech, so I found a good sense of confidence in his speech regarding the assigned topic. Likewise, so his speech is quite related to the topic. So there is a good match and good combinations of colors and the meaningful colors in life. So talking about the choice of words, the diction that we call, so he has the right selection of the words. So in his assigned topic. Likewise, so we have given the certain times for him from 5 to 7 minutes. So he is within the time bound. So there is a good set of time frame. So there is the topic is the colorful, the different colors and their meanings, the different meanings and the association of those colors in our real life situations. So there is a mutual combinations of colors and their meanings in life. So when we see a rainbow, it looks so beautiful because it is the combination of different colors, and the life is the colorful. Life is the combination of different colors with their associated meanings. So while giving some suggestions regarding his speech, so I would like to focus on the two things. The first one is regarding his fluency. So I think, in my opinion, as an evaluator, so it's better to show his facial expression and gestures while giving the speech. And similarly, it would be better, it will be like good as gold if he has a bit more fluent in his speech. Thank you so much. Thank you to all. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Homnas Sharma, for your succinct evaluation on Toastmaster Ramji's speech. Indeed, it was a really interesting speech of Ramji, and I actually had one example to say by stopping Ramji when he was giving his speech. I would like to tell this now. As he was giving this speech and he was talking about the significance or meaning of colors in our life, I got to reminded by the green flag when he was shown and he was somehow made vigilant because of the timing constraint. So that green flag as the color also had meaning there, right? To make you aware that the time is running out. So thank you very much for this speech, Toastmaster Ramji, and for the evaluation, Toastmaster Homnas Sharma. Now let me go to the second evaluator for the second speaker. The second speaker we had today, Anu Rana, Toastmaster Anu Rana, and for Toastmaster Anu Rana, we had Toastmaster Neelam Thapa. or Bhandari, as she said, for her speech. And to introduce Toastmaster Neelam, she is from Gulmi, and she has achieved master's degree in literature. And she has now been doing her MPhil in ELE in the block mode from KU. And she is an English teacher who has been teaching English in different levels at Resunda Multiple Campus, Gulmi. Talking about her areas of interest, she says she loves to help the helpless. She always raises voices against discrimination and domination of the existing society. She is also very keen lover of learning new knowledge. She is always conscious about to give respect and bless the seniors in the respectful positions. And she also says she has wills to grab academic achievement being sincerest and obedient student in the eyes of the respected gurus. Wow. So that's great interests that she entails about herself. And now, without much ado, let me invite Toastmaster Neelam Thapa or Neelam Bhandari for her evaluation for Toastmaster Anu.
Thank you, Toastmaster Pukar Bhandari, for the invitations. And thank you, the entire team of KU Speaker Clubs for providing me this wonderful opportunity. And is a role of evaluator of icebreaker speakers. I tried my best to do my job as an evaluator of Toastmaster Anu Rana. And during the evaluation, I realized that she's one of the wonderful speakers who really did her job in a wonderful and interesting way, so that the audience, yes, her speech was so fluent, so attractive and wonderful, which could easily drag the attention of the audience who are listening in this platform. Her title of the speech was Identity, how to create the identity. And she did her job by contextualizing, telling her real story of what she did to create her real identity, to identify Anu in front of the mass or in front of the public. And to evaluate her speech, I did some, I separated some criteria as an evaluator, and she did the introduction of her title. And talking about the purpose, she really dealt with each and every sentence which she delivered was purposeful or related towards her purpose of identity creation. And talking about the most important things, which is very essential in the part of speaking, that is gestures and eye contact. And she did well. I love that that one. And I hope my dear valued audience became well aware of about her speech, yes, from her purpose. And the most important things are the very interesting thing I love from her speech is to create identity. We need to know ourselves first. Who am I? What I'm doing? This is know thyself or yourself, to know the whole world. First know yourself and go to the world. That is the most important and striking sentence. I loved her. But however, as an evaluator, I want to I have a small suggestion, let's say, or my feelings for our speech. It would be better if she she made the little use of the word of the day, that is colorful. Yes, though she attempted to make her speech colorful by using different terms, but there was a least use of the word of the day, that is colorful. Thank you, Anu, and congratulations once again for your wonderful speech, which added, I hope, which added some colors in the life of the audience who are here in the platform. Thank you. Thank you. Over to you, Pukar Bhandari. Thank you.
Excuse me, sir, Pukar sir.
Yes, yes, Toastmaster Krishna Kumari.
Yeah, Neelam ma'am crossed her boundary. She got red line. So now will her evaluation be counted?
So I will be getting the information from Toastmaster Gina, who is the timer today. So Toastmaster Gina, what is the timing that she ended her evaluation on?
She ended at 3 minutes 8 seconds. So I would like to qualify her since it's just 8 seconds. So I think I should understand. Yeah.
Yeah, all right. Thank you, Toastmaster Gina. So she is qualified for the voting. Now moving to indirect evaluation, I have now my tag team, and let me invite them one by one for a report that they have prepared for the speakers and the role takers also. So beginning with grammarian, we have Toastmaster Gokul Khimere Sharma, who is going to report about the grammatical mistakes or highlighters and word of the day the speakers used in their speeches also. So let me invite Toastmaster Gokul Khimere Sharma for his report. Toastmaster Gokul, over to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Pukar. Good evening. This is my first try. I hope I'll not dissatisfy you. Um I am grammarian Toastmaster Gokul Khimire Sharma, and I shall be checking the grammatical items in made by the mistakes made by the feature speakers and the table talk speakers. So starting with Ramzi Sharma, um, his sentences were well organized. He used a lot of compound and complex sentences. He made a great use of transitional words, but some of his sentences were incomplete, maybe because of nervousness. I could see underlying nervousness in his speech. But fortunately, there are no grammatical errors made by future speaker Toastmaster Ramji Sharma. Congratulations. Similarly, Toastmaster Anu Rana, um, great dramatic and poetic, speech, well organized sentences, appropriate pronunciation, well use of jargons, action words, well stressed and syllabic words used, facial expressions and hand movements added more texture to the narrative and the poetic speech. um, Very literal. Fortunately, I should congratulate her for making no grammatical errors at all. um, Ramji Sharma used the word color for more than 18 times and colorful 5 times, whereas Toastmaster Anu Rana used the word color for 4 times and then used the word colorful for only once. Similarly, table talk speakers, Miss Toastmaster Miss Samiksha Bidari, well organized sentences, great story, a very powerful speech. Though she exceeded, she used the word color number of times. I could not record them, but use the word colorful only once. Congratulations, Miss Samiksha. Similarly, Sweta Malla, Toastmaster Sweta Malla, words well organized, well pronounced, grammatically correct, wonderful speech, used colorful for 11 times and color a number of times. Similarly, Miss Toastmaster Miss Jamuna Dulal, she tried her best to make a well-organized sentences. She selected words cleverly, but there was some kind of hutch-patch in between. She was short and sweet. She did not use the word color or colorful anytime. So no use of color and colorful. This is my time. Over to Toastmaster Pukar Singh Bandari. Thank you.
Toastmaster Pukar? Hello. I think Toastmaster Hiralal just posted link for casting the ballot for best evaluator.
The link is already there in the chat box. I have
Yes, so
written that Jackson
everyone.
was on the way, so I could not interrupt people there.
Yes,
It's already there. So
Hiralal.
you are requested, yes, once again, you are
Dear
requested,
guests
all participants are
and role
requested to cast your vote for the better
cast your
evaluator
vote.
that you think. So the link is already there. Over to you,
Okay,
Toastmaster Pugar.
until the vote is over, I'm going to continue my job and for yes, thank you, Toastmaster Hiralal. For let's move on, and we have got the next indirect evaluator with us. And thank you so much, Toastmaster Gokul Ghimire Sarma. Indeed, you did really well.
Thank you, Pukaji. Thank you, Toastmaster Pukar.
Toastmaster Pukar? Hello? Can you hear me?
Hello, Toastmaster Rajendra. Am I audible?
Yeah, now you're audible.
Yeah, thank you. So yes, thank you, Toastmaster Gokul Ghimire Sarma, for your report. It seemed like you were not the new, or let's say first time role taker. You did so well. So thank you very much. Now moving on, I would like to call the Toastmaster Hiralal Kapur for reporting about our counting for the speakers and role takers. So Toastmaster Hiralal Kapur, please give your presence on the virtual floor for your report on AHA counting. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Pukar Singh Bhandari and Rajendra Singh. Yes, life is colorful, and I have some colors here as I had celebration, holy celebration at my school. Thank you much, all the speakers and going on. And I am Hiralal Kapur. I tried my best to perform two roles. One is ballot counter as well. So the AHA counter report goes like this. So I'll be report from featured speakers first, and then after I'll be moving to the table speakers. Today, for your benefit, let me share the report of AHA counter. The feelers is only counted from speakers rather than the role taker, the core members. So talking about featured speaker, the first speakers was Ramji Acharya. He used caller for 9 times, on for 3 times, and 3 times, like 7 times, 6 times, 10 times, that 12 times, life 5 times, and so 14 times. So this is the report of Ramji Acharya. Similarly, talking about Anu Rana, she uttered the word 10 times, 7 um and long for. Now I'm moving to table topic speakers. So we had first speaker Samiksha. She uttered okay for 5 times, show for 3 times, long times. Similarly, talking about Sweta, our second table topic speaker, she used for 5 times and 7 times, 12 times, And similarly, we had last speaker of table topic, Jamuna Dulal. Jamuna, Toastmaster Jamuna used for 6 times, my life for 4 times. Thank you very much. This is the report for our accounting. Now I would like to hand over the session to the evaluator, general evaluator, Toastmaster Pukar Singh Bandari. Over to you, Toastmaster Pukar Singh Bandari. It was a report.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Ira Kapur, for a detailed report on accounting. And I was counting your you used for 7 times, for 3 times, and for 9 times. So with
Thank you
that,
very much. I'll be eliminating those fillers next time. So thank you very much for your information.
yeah, thank you. But the gap fillers sometimes beautify your speech, so we should use them, but in balance. So thank you so much. Now let me come back to my role, and I am going to be a bit critical, but not so critical that will be demotivating the spirit of the speakers or prospect role takers in the future. Since I have been assigned as the general evaluator, it is my role to evaluate the whole meeting from the beginning to the end, and we are almost at the end for today's meeting. So let me recall the meeting from the very beginning. So today we started our meeting approximately 10 minutes later because we were not ready with the confirmed role takers and some evaluators. However, we managed some of the proxy, or let's say substituted role takers today, and I would like to thank especially to Toastmaster Homna Sharma, Toastmaster Neelam Thapa, and Toastmaster Gokul Gimire Sharma, who substituted the Toastmasters who were supposed to be presenting in today's meeting, but they couldn't because of their prior commitments or busy schedules. So thank you once again. And since it is for most of the role takers new experience or first time to be playing the roles or performing the responsibilities given to them, it did not look like so much that they were presenting for the first time or they were doing their roles for the first time. It looked like they are doing it for for years, and it happens sometimes we forget, and sometimes we try to be a bit modified version. So it's okay, there is no again hard and fast rule to speak like this or to follow a certain format. We can modify that, and we can bring some changes. Since our speakers club is guided by international Toastmasters, we have to follow certain rules or certain, let's say, maxims in our speakers club, So I request every role takers from next time or speakers to use Toastmaster only to address the role takers and the speakers. I found some role takers using Z, like Hiralal Ji or Pukar Ji. I also found last time, but this time not. I found some people using doctor for addressing, or Mr., Mrs. So we do not use such kind of prefixes for addressing the people here. We just use Toastmaster to address the people. So I hope we will be taking into consideration this particular thing. And starting with SAA, we had Toastmaster Surendra Bhatta. I forgot, sorry, Toastmaster Surendra Bhatta. You were also a proxy today who substituted one of the role takers today. That was, I think, Sujit Maharjan. He couldn't come. So thank you so much, Toastmaster Surendra, for playing the role of SAA. And since SAA is the full form of SAA, Sergeant at Arms, he or she is supposed to display or make the guests and role takers aware about the netiquettes, the ground rules. For example, turning on the video while speaking or turning off the speaker while not speaking. So they were somehow missing. And since it was not mentioned, some of the speakers were speaking without video, and there were some noises because of the speakers on, and we couldn't also stop the speaker in the middle and ask, okay, please turn your video on or turn your speaker off, right? So that was missing, but since TM Surendra Bhatta was a proxy, I cannot say on that. But whoever becomes SAA, he or she should consider that from next time. Coming to presiding officer, Toastmaster Lakshman Gewali introduced the theme and also talked a little bit about our speakers club. That was how the presiding officer does in every meeting. Toastmaster of the evening, Toastmaster Rajendra Man Singh. Congratulations, and I'm really um, mesmerized by the way you conducted today's meeting. Actually, you conducted it so smoothly that I was just looking at you and the way you were speaking, So thank you so much and congratulations. But Toastmaster Rajendra Singh, I want you to encourage the guests, the participants, or let's say the role takers also sometimes. If somebody is having any problem or if somebody is confused, then it is especially, not only, but it is especially Toastmaster of the evening's role to make them know or to make them aware about the things which are perplexed. So I also found some role takers talking in the middle, so it is Toastmaster of the evening's job to make the guests aware, not others. So I found some role takers speaking in the middle, though it was not needed. So I request not to do that from next time, to keep the spirit, or let's say format of our meeting. Likewise, the speakers were very good today since they were icebreakers. Gave the speech for the first time. I liked both of the speeches. Toastmaster Ramji Acharya, who spoke on the color and the meaning. I like the way he explained every colors and the meaning of theirs in our life and how they are connected to our mundane life, And I like the way Anurana gave her speech, her facial expressions, her pauses, even her pauses made us think now what she was going to tell next, That was quite mysterious and thus convincing. Likewise, we had table topic master, Toastmaster Bhuvana, who carried out her role very nicely, but it would be always preferable or appreciated when table topic master shares the screen and prepares some of the slides, so that when we share the screen and make the things visual, then it will have more impact. Otherwise, you did really well, and I like the way you connected the topics with today's themes, right? You had very pertinent topics indeed, so thank you very much for that. Likewise, for accounting, especially Toastmaster Hilal, you are not a fresher. You are the one who has been doing this since for years. So I found you somehow confused today, because our counters should be counting the aha, and gap fillers, not only of the speakers, but also for the role takers. Toastmaster
Yes,
Hilal.
yes,
Okay,
I was not confused. I was known, but I thought it would be easy, so that because I was in rush, so because of that, and therefore I said in the introduction section that I would be only counting the
yeah,
speakers and gap fillers of the guys.
fine, because this is interesting rule, everybody is waiting for,
Yes.
okay, how many times I used or so I found somehow, let's say, missing. Since you said that you had already told, no worries, thank you, Toastmaster
Okay.
Hilal.
Fine.
Otherwise,
Next
the
time, next
meeting
time
went
it will be it would not be missed next time.
fine. No worries. Nevertheless, the meeting went so smoothly, and we are, I think, in time. It's 6:31, so I don't want to take much time, though it's a bit daunting role to take. I hope I did not, let's say, hurt anyone, and whatever I said, it was kind of neutral observation. So with the observation that I have made, now I would like to depart from my role and give the virtual floor back to Toastmaster of the evening, Toastmaster Rajendra. Toastmaster Rajendra, back to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Pukhar. So we started at like 5:12-ish. So now it's like 6:30, 6:31. Without wasting any time, let's get to the fun part now, and that is the ballot result. But before that, I would like to remind everyone that there is no winners or losers in the Speakers Club. Our aim here is to enjoy our time and also develop our public speaking skills. So to for the ballot results, I would like to request Toastmaster Hiralal.
Okay, thank you very much, Rajendra, Toastmaster Rajendra Singh, for the opportunities. And since I was, I was in place of I think there was somebody else, and then I was replaced later. However, I did the role. Thank you. So the role is must awaited session as Rajendra, Toastmaster Rajendra said. There is no loser such. So let me, without making much ado, let me announce the result. So the result is I will be starting from featured speaker first, and then after I'll be moving to the table topic speaker, and then after I'll be moving to the evaluator and other things in there. So first, talking about featured speaker, we had altogether two speakers there in featured session, and the better featured speaker award goes to me, Toastmaster Anurana. So congratulations, Toastmaster Anurana. I will be coming later for your acceptance remark. So first, let me announce all the results. Then after I'll be coming there. So and then talking about
Toastmaster Hilal, can you also announce the number of votes they received? Thank you.
Number of votes. Okay. So talking about Anurana, I will be only telling the number of the winner only. It will be okay?
That's fine.
Okay. Okay. So the number is, let me check. The number that Anurana has received, 20 out of 30. So congratulations, Anurana. The better featured speaker award goes to you. So congratulations. Now moving to the table topic session. Table topic, the better table topic speaker award goes to Toastmaster Shweta. She has received 13 votes out of 13 out of 22. I don't know. So congratulations, Shweta, for winning this. Now talking about evaluation session, the better evaluator award goes to Miss Toastmaster Lilam Thapa. Congratulations, she has received 14 out of 25. So this is all. I would like to extend the congratulations to all the winners for your wonderful achievement. And then I would also like to give you 13 seconds, one by one, 20 seconds to give your acceptance remarks. How do you feel winning the award? Now, first table topic speaker, Anurana.
Thank you, everyone. I appreciate your appreciation, and I hope to keep learning. I am motivated by the award. Thank you very much.
Okay, similarly then, moving to the table topic, table of Shweta, you have 20 seconds to share your acceptance experience, acceptance feeling that you have after winning this.
I would like to thank everybody, and I think it's a great opportunity to be able to speak, and thank you, everybody. But I guess that's it.
Okay, thank you very much. Congratulations once again. Now I would like to call better evaluator for today's evening, me Toastmaster Lilam Thapa, for your acceptance remark.
Thank you all for your love and appreciations, and thank you for the opportunity. Hope to learn more from this platform. Thank you.
So thank you all the speakers, all the winners, all the guests and participants for coming and joining us here and making our session wonderful. And I would like to wish a very colorful Holi to everybody, as our theme was role of color in our life, and the word of the day was colorful. Thank you very much, everybody. And then please make your Holi as colorful as you like. Thank you. Over to you, Toastmaster.
Thank you, Toastmaster Hiralal. So congratulations to all the winners, speakers, role takers, and guests. I hope that we have all learned something from this event. And in that sense, we are all winners here at the Speakers Club, right? So we continue to be like that. So now we have come towards the end of the program, and it doesn't look like we have our presiding officer here. And we hope that he is doing okay. And as Toastmaster Hiralal mentioned, let's celebrate this Holi and celebrate it with responsibly. Okay. So with that said, I would like to now, end this today's session on behalf of our presiding officer, Lakshman Gewani. Thank you, everyone, for participating in today's event.